Money, Mississippi looks exactly like it sounds. Named in that persistent Southern tradition of irony and with the attendant tradition of nescience, the name becomes slightly sad, a marker of self-conscious ignorance that might as well be embraced because, let's face it, it isn't going away. Just outside Money, there was what might have loosely been considered a suburb, perhaps even called a neighborhood, a not-so-small collection of vinyl-sided split-level ranch and shotgun houses called, unofficially, Small Change. In one of the dying grass backyards, around the fraying edges of an empty above-ground pool, one adorned with faded mermaids, a small family gathering was happening. The gathering was neither festive nor special, but usual. It was the home of Wheat Bryan and his wife, Charlene. Wheat was between jobs, was constantly, ever, always between jobs. Charlene was always quick to point out that the word between usually suggested something at either end, two somethings or destinations, and that Wheat had held only one job in his whole life, so he wasn't between anything. Charlene worked as a receptionist at the Money Tractor Exchange, J. Edgar Price Proprietor, the official business name, no commas, for both sales and service, though the business had not exchanged many tractors of late or even repaired many. Times were hard in and around the town of Money. Charlene always wore a yellow halter top the same color as her dyed and poofed hair, and she did this because it made Wheat angry. Wheat chain-drank cans of Falstaff beer and chain-smoked Virginia Slim cigarettes, claiming to be one of those feminists because he did, telling his children that the drinks were necessary to keep his big belly properly inflated and the smokes were important to his bowel regularity. When outside, Wheat's mother, Granny Carolyn or Granny C., wheeled herself around in one of those wide, tired electric buggies from Sam's Club. It was not simply like the buggies from Sam's Club. It was, in fact, permanently borrowed from the Sam's Club down in Greenwood. It was red and had white letters that spelled Am's Club. The hard-working electric motor emitted a constant, loud whir that made conversation with the old woman more than a bit of a challenge. Granny C always looked a little sad. And why not? Wheat was her son.